I want you all to think about the pictures that were taken of you as a child, a teen, a young adult, and so on. Would you be proud of the story that those pictures tell? Today I'm going to inform you about the most memorable moments in my life. When I first found out about my passing, I reached out to my friends and family to see what they had to say about me. Overall, I had a very positive impact on their lives. I'm a very driven person, and as I explained to you the most memorable moments in my life, you will see how driven I was. The most memorable moments of my life was buying a house at such a young age and my positive outlook on life. First, let's talk about my biggest accomplishment. Buying a house at such a young age was definitely a huge accomplishment. After talking with my dad more and more, he said to me, of all of the accomplishments I have in my life, I was most proud of buying a house, saving up my money, and doing it all on my own. My father and I talked about how I am so young and wondering what is the average age of a home buyer. After doing some research, the median age of a home buyer was 32 years old, according to a New York Times article printed on April 23, 2017. After finding this out, I could tell my dad was even more impressed with me. My coworker Melissa had many things to say as well, including that you and I both bought a house at the same time, around the same time. She was very proud that I made that decision at such a young age. She explained to me that the main reasons of why she bought a house was because she is married and she has children. She was very proud that even though I am not married and I don't have children, that I still found that it was the right time in life to buy a house. After talking with my grandparents more and more, they explained to me that I was the youngest of the family to buy a house. My aunt explained to me that she didn't buy a house until after she was married, around the age of 30. And my dad also did not buy the house they live in now until around the age of 30. Now that I've explained to you my biggest accomplishment in life, I'm going to explain to you my positive outlook. My positive outlook has impacted many of my friends, including my boyfriend. My boyfriend Nathan had many things to say about me, but which it ended with that I had a very positive outlook at life, even when I was bullied in middle school, kept to myself in high school, but as a young adult, it really opened up to the being I am now. He talked to me about how when we go out to eat or go to the movies, that whomever I'm talking to, I always had a smile on my face and said, please and thank you. While living with Katrina for a few months, she also had many things to say about me. Although me and her are both gingers, both best friends, both have matching tattoos, she said that my positive attitude and outlook on life is what really brought us together. She explained to me one night when the power went out, and instead of getting angry, I decided that we could make an early breakfast trip to Perkins. And she said that that was the most memorable part of living with me. When life gets you down, you don't dwell on it, as Emily explained to me. I always found a positive outlook for things that happen negatively in life. She explained to me about when I put an offer on a house that I truly fell in love with, and that I ended up not getting the house for multiple reasons. But instead of losing hope on finding that one true house that I loved, I saw it as things happen for a reason, and a few months later I found the house I'm living in now. She said that my positivity is what makes me have a positive life. Recently, I had one of the most traumatic things happen to me in life. I injured myself dearly. My brother explained to me that when I was at my first trip to the ER, I still had a smile on my face and a positive outlook of the situation. While at work, I injured my thumb by rolling it between a core and a support roller. Although I didn't break anything, it was still very traumatic because I haven't ever injured myself that bad before. I still had a smile on my face and said please and thank you to the medical personnel, according to my father. Although now that Ethan, Katrina, Emily, and even my brother all agreed about my positive outlook on life. In conclusion, I am a very well-rounded person. I had many accomplishments, but overall, buying a house at such a young age was my biggest one. Also, I had a very positive outlook compared to many others. Through all of the pictures of me and the memories that go along with them, I am proud to say that I am at peace with the story that they tell. Are you at peace with the story that yours tells?